ITA for showing my mom the letter my sister wrote to me before she died. I, 16M, lost my sister, Bertie, last year. Bertie was 20 when she died. She had been diagnosed with cancer a year before her death. She knew she was dying, so she made a will for the very few things she had. It was mostly sentimental childhood stuff she had. Old stuffies, and she had a necklace that our dad bought her. Stuff like that. It wasn't a lot. But she left it all to me. She also wrote a letter to me before she died. But anyway, I was the only person who got anything from Bertie. She left our grandparents, paternal, in charge of everything until I'm 18 or until I'm out of mom's house. The problem with this is mom has other kids. Bertie and I lost our dad when we were both kids. Mom remarried. Neither of us really cared much for mom's husband, and when mom had more kids, we didn't feel the same about them as we did each other. Bertie was more vocal while I didn't say anything. Mostly I didn't want to fight with mom over it, and I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But Bertie and mom never really got along, and it was only worse after dad died and then mom remarried. The fact Bertie left nothing for our half-siblings and never even wrote them a goodbye letter bothers mom, and it really upset them because they wanted to know why she wrote to me and left me her stuff but not them. They wanted to read my letter, but I said no. It became a fight with mom then, and she wanted to know why Bertie left the rest of the family nothing, and why even when she knew she was dying she couldn't find a way to embrace the other kids enough to give them something, a small goodbye. I showed mom the letter because Bertie wrote a lot about her feelings and mentioned things she and I talked about when mom wasn't around. I knew the letter would be a lot. Bertie said clearly she never loved or cared about the other kids at all and wanted me to know that she didn't want them to have anything, but if I felt differently, if I ended up loving them one day and wanted to give them something of hers, that she wouldn't be mad. Mom read the whole thing twice, if not 3 times, and then she asked me why I had shown her the letter and what did I want to do with her. She was so mad she was shaking, and she told me I was never to show my half-siblings, and I pointed out I had said no to them reading it already. Nothing else was said that day, but then mom told me I was cruel for rubbing my sister's words in her face, and she wanted me to know she might never be able to forgive me for it. She told me forgiveness would be off the table if I ever breathed a word of it to her other kids.